There have been angry protests at the magistrates' court sitting in Reãsoñ Zone 2, Abuja, after the Nigerian government failed to produce human rights activist Omoyele Sowore and his 4 colleagues for the final hearing of their bail application as ruled by the magistrate. The magistrate had on Tuesday reserved his ruling on the bail application filed by the human rights activist Omoyele Sowore and 4 others till today, Friday, January 8. However, between Tuesday and today, the President Muhammadu Buhari regime, the Attorney General of the Federation Abubakar Malami, and the police again displayed their disregard for the rule of law by transferring the case elsewhere and failing to produce the activists against the court directive. Sowore's defense counsel from Falana and Falana Chambers, Marshal Abubakar, explained to newsmen on Friday that the AGF, the Attorney General of the Federation, had asked for the case file, and the Federal Capital Territory Commissioner of Police in charge of the case had also been asked to forward it to the Deputy Inspector General of Police. The lawyer explained the case file has been transferred. The court sitting today was set for 11 a.m. We got to the court as early as possible in the anticipation for the bail application for Sowore and others. He had been arrested and detained by the police since for the first day of 2021. Unfortunately, the police and the authorities have yet to bring Sowore and others to court. They were ordered by the court to be detained at the FCID Abuja. The case is between the Commissioner of Police and the defendant. This morning, we were informed that the case file had been transferred to the FCID Area 10, Abuja. Now, there was also a signal from the office of the AGF requesting that the case file be transferred. The ruling on the bail application was slated for today. We have requested that Sowore and others be remanded in FCID for obvious reasons. While they were at Kuje Correctional Center, the conditions under which they were detained were not acceptable to us. This morning, we expected that Sowore and others will be brought to court. This morning, we were informed and showed copies of documents from the office of the DIG requesting for the case file from the CP. This morning, they also brought another signal from the office of the AGF mandating the Directorate of Public Prosecutions to take over the case from the police. The presiding magistrate, Shegun Bello, had ordered on Tuesday that the activists should be moved from the Kuje Correctional Center to the First Criminal Investigation Department located at Area 10 in Abuja. The judge had said it was at the instance of the complaint of lack of access to medical treatment, food, water, and clothing by the defendants at the correctional center where they were being kept. Sowore, while reporting back to the court on the inhuman treatment at Kuje prison, had asked the magistrate to remind them where they could have access to medical treatment and food. The court also asked the police to allow the third defendant, Damilora Adelola, access to an internet facility and books to enable him prepare for an examination. Sorry about that. While arguing on the bail application, the police counsel Adamu Musa raised the issue of technicality or whether several defendants facing the same charge can file joint affidavit for bail application. The recent development, according to Defense Counsel Marshal, is a plot by Buhari regime to delay substantive justice and keep the activists further in detention. this is not just good for Sowore. This is not good. Only God knows what the government wants to do with him this time around. Honestly speaking, it's not good news at all for him. Okay. Meanwhile, most Nigerians are of the opinion that the federal government should keep Omoyele for the next 3 years, or if they can, that is not their problem. That Omoyele brought this problem upon himself. Why some also frown at this comment? Let's hear from them. Okay, Olabisi Kayode said here, if the federal government want to keep Omoyele in the prison for the next 20 years, you should go. Keep on your propaganda and make your followers assume that it was President Muhammadu Buhari that went to drag your boss from his house to protest. I believe he misses his last year experience, or he has reason for obtaining for his second new year in detention. Okay, someone said there, but unfortunately for the Carlos Buhari, his senseless followers and all those hating Sowore because of the part he played in the 2015 election, which I see as normal that can be done by any right-thinking person. Omoyele will be out very soon and the struggle will continue from there. So you all should better get this into your negative thinking brains. Okay, someone said, yeah, President Muhammadu Buhari should lock him for the remaining 3 years. He deserves what he's getting. You can imagine. Okay, someone said they have only succeeded in making Sowore very important instead of a rift he was. Buhari should keep him. He is the commando. He contributed to Nigerians' woes by spearheading the emergency of Buhari government. Is now the only victim of circumstances. So hello guys, I'm going to drop it here for now. Let's hear from you. What's your view on this? Leave your comment below the comment section. Thank you.